Hello everyone, my name is Star from Fit for Star Travel. Thanks for joining me today. I just wanted to take a little time to talk about my Avalon Envision river cruise from Amsterdam down the Rhine to Basel. This is my second to last day and I'm so sad it's coming to an end because it's been an amazing experience. But I have so many of you asking me about river cruising and the difference between river cruising and ocean cruising, and if you're the right demographic, whether it be age-wise, interest-wise, nationality, race, all those above. So I just wanted to take a few minutes and tell you a little bit about my experience thus far so you can see if it's something that may be a good fit for you. Of course, I'm happy to answer any questions, help you book your travel, or just again, just answer any questions or anything that you might just be curious about knowing about river cruises in general, or this trip with Avalon down the Rhine. So we can start with the stateroom, and I'll be showing you some pictures and videos, but for now I'll just talk you through it a little bit. The rooms are very spacious. I'm in a panoramic suite, and I mean, it's very modern. I don't know if you know, but the panoramic suite are when basically the sides of the room is kind of like the door is completely open, so you're exposed to the river. So you don't have a walkout balcony, but instead it kind of gives the feel like your entire room is the balcony. So some people love that. Some people are like, oh, I still want to walk out. But once I show you the picture and a few videos, I think you have a better understanding. I really enjoyed it because I can just lay in bed and just look straight out, or have the door open and have that river breeze and just feel everything. So I really enjoy the panoramic suite. And I know a lot of river cruises are moving into that direction because it just leaves more space for the actual layout of the room, and you get that outdoor balcony feeling without having to physically step out to the balcony. So I really enjoy that. I will say some of the biggest differences here have been, one is just the dining experience. Every meal that I've had has been great, but it's not like ocean cruising and where there's 12 different restaurants and you have the ability to eat 24 hours a day. But I will say there has not been a time this cruise where I've been hungry. I'm still very well fed, but there are kind of predetermined dining hours. So like breakfast was 7 to 9 a.m. on most days, and then lunch 12 to 1 p.m. And dinner was about 7 to 9. There's also a happy hour every day from 5:45 to 6:45. And for those of you who do not know, one of the greatest advantages of Avalon in particular and some other river cruise companies is that your beer and your wine are included with meals. So at lunch, they would keep the glasses flowing with beer and wine. They had a red wine or white wine and a rosé. And same thing with dinner, and then happy hour as well. The drinks were flowing. There's really no reason or need for you to ever have to come out of the pocket to buy another drink, or unless you really like something that's not available, or like cocktails. And even then, every day during happy hour, whatever the cocktail of the day was free during happy hour. If you got it at a time that was outside of happy hour, then you would have to pay, but the prices are still very reasonable and much less than many of the ocean lines, which for me was also a plus. And again, they pour very freely. Like, soon as they see you've taken a few sips of your wine, the waiter is back refilling you up. So I thought that was a great touch, of course. I will say also a big difference between this and ocean cruising have been the excursions, which are also mostly all included as well. Every day there's several choices of included excursions, but there are also some optional ones that that you can pay for as well. But if you didn't choose to pay for one, you would be perfectly fine with the different options for including one. And there's so many different types. Some are more active if you want to like ride bikes through a city or go hiking. Some are more like culture or like food based. Just really depends on your interest. I mean, I loved all the excursions that I've been on so far. I did everything from like walking tours in Cologne and Amsterdam to a hike in Rüdesheim, which almost took me out. It was amazing. It was uphill, but the view was so amazing. I'll put a picture and maybe some videos up here as well for you guys to see that. I may do a separate video just on that alone. So please comment if you want more information on some of the actual cities and excursions that this one went on to. I'm happy to share that with you guys. Just let me know that's something that you want to see, and I will happily bring that to you. So I guess, back to the main question, how does this compare to an ocean cruise? And to me, it really doesn't. They're different vibes, and I don't feel like it's, one size fits all. I feel like I still enjoy ocean cruising, but I also have a newfound love for river cruising as well. So this was very relaxing. I went on this with my husband. We were able to just really just chill, go at our own pace. Everything was just more luxurious, more of a premium experience than on any of the ocean cruises that we have been on. As far as demographics and the people on board, I know one of our concerns was like, oh, okay, we're going to be, the youngest people there, and actually we weren't. There were actually several kids on this river cruise. I want to say the youngest was probably around 10 or 12, very well behaved, and I want to say maybe 4 or so kids total. There were a couple of college students here with their family, and like a few bigger groups of families where there were some college students as well. And I feel like there were probably maybe 3 or 4 couples that were around our age, late 30s, early 40s. So we really didn't feel like out of place in that sense. Everyone on the ship was extremely friendly. We met so many people, all different walks of life. And again, with it being so intimate, that's another big point with ocean cruises versus river cruises. While ocean cruise can have thousands of passengers and you're all on this boat and you're, in these quarters together, this ship, I believe we had maybe 100 and something passengers on this river cruise, so it was very intimate. We got to know many other people that we were cruising with, and again, everyone was super nice. I mean, we met people that we exchanged numbers with, that we're going to keep in touch with after the cruise, and really from everywhere, including United States, Australia, Britain, New Zealand. I think those were the main ones, the main countries and areas where we've seen a lot of passengers from. And again, everyone has been, really enjoyable and pleasant, and we've talked to so many different couples and singles as well who are traveling, came on this river cruise alone, but have since met so many different people. So I will not let that be a hesitation. If you're thinking of going on a river cruise solo, you'll definitely have a good time. You'll definitely meet people and enjoy your time. It is also different in that, other cruise lines where there is I would say, several different things to do for entertainment in terms of like, oh, you want to go to the casino, or this show is happening, those, or even nightclubs and stuff like that. You definitely won't find that here. There's no casinos, there's no like venues for like clubs. They do have 2 like lounges, one in the front and the back, but it's more like an upscale, people just hanging around, socializing, having a few drinks. Definitely not like a party vibe, which we appreciated. We just wanted, again, we wanted this to be relaxing for us. We know if we wanted to go somewhere else and have a more of a party or lit vibe, where to go. But for this, we didn't really want that. We wanted that premium kind of upscale experience, and they really delivered. It was really high touch service where there was always a person ready and willing to answer any questions, to help you any way that you wanted. And again, we really appreciated that. We really enjoyed it, and everybody went above and beyond. There's really nothing that you could ask for that they would not go out of their way um, to make sure that all your needs were met. So again, it was a great experience for me. So I guess the other big question is like, is it worth the price? If you looked into river cruising at all, you will see that there is a difference in pricing between your river cruising and ocean cruising, but it is definitely more than worth the price. I will do this again in a heartbeat. In fact, I can't wait to go on my next one, which right now is looking like November. Well, I'll be on the Danube River, and again, right now I'm on the Rhine. But what a lot of people don't realize is that even though you're paying a higher price tag in the beginning, a lot of times it's not really that far off because you have so many things included. So again, you have that beer and wine included with all meals. You have like really high quality excursions included, and you have like, the coach buses or whatever we're using, the tour guides came right to us, and they were literally waiting for us. And so it was really less of a hassle to find where you're going, and like long lines, and you stand over here for 44 minutes waiting for this tour company and that type of craziness. Like none of that. It was really just like, this is here for you. And again, any need, any want, anything you could ask for was taken care of. So there is that premium price, but to me, it goes with that premium experience, and they are delivering on that. So to me, the value in that is worth it. So yeah, again, I can't wait to experience my next river cruise. I'll post some pictures and some more videos for you all to check out some of my experiences this one, as well as some different like bar menus, dining menus, some of the meals we had, so you guys can check that out and see if this is something that you want to kind of, get your feet wet in. I really think that more and more people, as they start to learn about river cruising and see how accessible it is, will really, really love that experience, especially when you just want to look at something different. And the other big point with river cruises is because they're on a river cruise, you get to go right to the heart of a city. So you're not cruising just to where the ocean cruise vessel can fit. You're instead going to right in the center. So when you get off the boat, the city is there. So that's another huge plus. And we've seen so many amazing villages, castles, vineyards. I mean, just so many amazing things this trip, that in cities that I honestly would not have heard of before coming here. So I'm very thankful to Avalon and for this experience, for that. And I mean, I'm really just, again, I'm looking forward to the next one. So yeah, feel free to put any questions or comments that you have in the comments, and I will get back to you. And again, I'll post some more pictures of some of the excursions, some of the dining. But if you have specific questions about any of those areas, dining, excursions, the rooms, the ship, the itinerary, anything like that, please let me know, and I am happy to answer your questions. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.